Shall we play a game?
So, when you went and circumvented the proper counter file system that Mr. Keene is available to use at any point in time as
I did no such thing.
So who did you email?
Copyright@youtube.com.
Okay, so you filed a counter DMCA notice with Mr. Keene, or
No.
you sent him a personal email that says, hey,
No.
I didn't file this DMCA.
Go to the bottom of any YouTube page and it'll take you to the copyright. Click
That
on.
does not matter.
Yes, it does. Go
No,
to,
it
yes,
doesn't.
yes, it does.
No, because
Yes.
DMCA is a federal
Okay, go to
system. It is not a YouTube system.
the bottom of any YouTube page and it'll take you to copyright. Then click on content owners, which is that little red button over to the right. It'll take you to the DMCA form, which provides you three options. 1, to file a DMCA. 2, to file a counter notice. All the way at the bottom of that page is retraction. Click on retractions. It gives you the instructions on how to fill out a retraction and where to send it to.
But if you didn't file it, then you can't retract it.
That the DMCAs were not issued by me and were not authorized by me. And
So that should be a counter notification.
that is not a counter notification.
Yes, it is.
No, it
because
is
you're
not.
the original filer.
That is not. A counter notice is something that Brett Keene would have to fill out. I can't.
Correct. And your affidavit would be attached to it to say, I did not file this initial DMCA. And the reason why that system is in place is so if someone is abusing the DMCA system, they can be tracked down. And so do you realize why I particularly take issue with the way you handle this?
No.
Okay, the reason why I take issue with the way you handle this is that regardless of who the target is, there's been a false DMCA file, which is a federal crime. And you are technically circumventing the system that's used to prevent this sort of
I am
abuse
using
of
the
free
system
speech.
put in place by YouTube. If you have a problem with the
No,
system,
the DMCA, the notice, and the counter notice system were not put in place by YouTube.
the retractions page is.
So the web page is, but the retractions page, as it most likely says within the terms of use for the
What do you mean
retraction
most
page,
likely says? You can see with your
because
own
we have
eyes.
not read it at this point in time.
And
because
why is that my problem?
now here's the second aspect of it. How did you get that done so quickly?
Normally it takes 2 to 3 business days.
Normally it takes 2 to 3 weeks.
No,
according to
that's
your
counter
feedback.
notices. That's not a retraction.
Right, but you can't file a retraction if you didn't file the initial DMCA.
Bullshit.
And now for something completely...
Ask me an intelligent question, please.
Okay, where is Israel located?
In the Middle East.
Yes, and where is the Middle East?
Look it on a map.
Do parts of the Middle East overlap with Asia?
Do you mind asking me an intelligent question of where I meant that I'm wrong? Because I never...
Right.
I
Is
never do
Israel
that.
in Asia or not?
Of course it's not in Asia.
Thanks. We're done.